Well, hello, everyone. Thought this was just going to be a lazy Sunday, just a laid-back Sunday. Whoa, I've been getting information flying at me all day long. Some of it I think is fake to set me up. Some of it's real. Some of it somewhere in between. I don't know, man. Wow. But here goes. I got a few things to talk about. I'm going to see how much I can get done in these 15 minutes, you know. First thing is, a lot of you have probably heard this by now. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's, closest paid handler and sidekick, PR person, attorney, spokeswoman, Bree has been arrested. She was arrested the day after Christmas. She's got a bond. I don't know if she's out yet or not. Well, that'll be a shame for Gypsy's channel because, like I said, Bree was supposed to be the sacrificial lamb. She can take over the channel when Gypsy hemorrhages fucking followers on TikTok, when she loses them all. Because that looks bad, man. She's in that club. And the others that know she's in that club, that looks like shit. Right? You're supposed to be with the people that are running this world and shit, and you can't even keep followers on fucking TikTok. It's supposed to look like Bree did it. Looks like Bree's in jail. It looks like her bond's only $2,600 altogether, so I don't know how that works in Louisiana if you only need 10% or how that goes. But I'm sure she'll be out soon. She didn't, kill anyone yet. But here's what I have, all right? So at first, let me tell you. Yeah, at first, I'm getting this information. I'm like, well, who knows if this is true or not? They want me to just come out here half-cocked and say, Bree's been arrested. Meanwhile, she's on a live at the same time, Could have been something underhand like that, like Big Sheena would do, right? Well, I found out this is true, okay? So here's what we got. This is what she gets charged with. Tail lamps required, okay? That means she had a tail light out, I guess, right? Switched plates, misdemeanor. Must have an expired tag and threw someone else's plate on there, or didn't have plates at all for the car, doesn't have insurance. So she grabbed plates off of, who knows? Another car they have, a friend's car, the neighbor's car. Who knows? And then possession of methamphetamine less than 28 grams felony. $2,500 bond for that and $100 bond for the other one. All right? Okay, so this guy tells me, and I hate to be like this because obviously Bree does have a problem, okay? Now, I didn't know. I thought she dabbled in it. I didn't know that she was big time into it. She's look how big and dumpy and like Oompa Loompa she looks, man. She's all big and fat. She's on meth all the time? That doesn't make sense to me. But, well, here it is, though, right? I didn't know that she dabbled. I don't know what the amount is, but, less than 28 grams. And, so, there you go. I don't know when she'll be, should be out soon, I would think. But now, I hope that channel starts losing them, boy. Is Gypsy going to come take it back over? Or what? Is Big Sheena going to come take the TikTok channel over? They're not just going to let it sit there and waste, are they? Okay, so that's what we got going on with Bree. At first, I didn't know if it was true or not. Yep, it is. That's what they get, man. This is what they get. Karma coming to collect. Biting them in the ass. This is what they get for lying and trying to twist these sick, perverted fucking videos into something they're not. They're trying to make it. But it's role playing. Wow, Bree goes, wow, you guys' sex lives must be really boring, really vanilla. But you don't role. This is role playing. This is just role playing. She was playing a part. That's what they're trying to say and spin this. And that was 10 years ago. She's changed. Well, I've had all kinds of evidence that she hasn't changed, okay? Now, the next thing I was told is that, now check this out. This one, I'm pretty sure, these are people trying to set me up, thinking I'm going to come out here half-cocked and just come and say this. First of all, none of you are going to be able to just, one of you send me a message and tell me something is so, and I'm going to just run out and say it. That's not going to ever happen, okay? Okay. So this person tells me that Gypsy Rose Blanchard was born a boy. Told me she was born a boy. Now, I have seen in a couple comments people saying it, but I thought they were joking. Said that, no, she some couple comments I have seen saying that she was a boy, but I thought they were kidding. This person was serious as hell, telling me that she would underwent gender inversion therapy and procedures and shit. Now I know elite gender inversion, the real wealthy fucks, you know, they're when you have so much money that there's nothing else, there's nothing you can't buy or have, they start doing weird fucking shit that no one should be doing. Okay? They do weird stuff with their kids sometimes. They'll do all this stuff and switch their genders around. Usually it's boy to girl like that. But they're telling me that. I don't believe that, and I'm not going to come out and report it, but I'm just trying to tell you what people are telling me. The type of shit, the lengths these people will go to. They've tried to say I'm on drugs. They tried to say I was they went on there and said I was an online child sex predator, that I am a sexual deviant predator and a pedophile. This is what they said, and are dangerous to children, and that they need to, they ordered and asked their people to mass report me because I have to get on the line because I'm dangerous. So these people came over that I guess were going to report me, and they started watching my videos, and I never gained so many fucking subscribers. So that backfired. But anyway, this is what they get. You know? And when that didn't work, saying that I was all that, and put this criminal history on me, this record, of a fucking career criminal, when I didn't even live there any of that time. Okay? When that didn't work, tried to say I'm crazy, that didn't work. Trying to say the conspiracy theories, that's not working. Trying to say I'm just lying and making the shit up, that's not working either, because more and more shit's checking out. More and more shit every day looks like Gypsy Rose Blanchard is a fucking nasty devil worshiper that sacrificed her mother, just like I said. More and more we're seeing it, right? How about the video that mentioned, oh, I don't even know what the Freemasons are. Yeah, you do, bitch. That's why you just mentioned them. Are you kidding me, man? She said in one video, oh, I know the Illuminati, but I don't know about it. I think it's something with, she goes with Hollywood and the celebrities and the government and secret societies and this and that and the other. Yeah, she said exactly what the Illuminati is, exactly what it is that she's a part of. More and more, she's awfully obsessed with that number 13, isn't she? That keeps turning up. She keeps putting any chance she can get about acting like she's a child, and dressing up like a little child and talking about giving up virginities and taking virginities at 13 and pretending she's a child and I want to be looked at as your daughter and all this just all kinds of alluding to that sick shit, messing with children. All this shit is pointing to more and more every day, pointing to what I've said is true. That Dee Dee Blanchard was a sacrifice, man. Plain and simple, traditional sacrifice. So now I'm hearing that she's actually was a boy. Now I don't believe that. But they're saying, oh, she looked like a boy in those pictures when she was a little baby. To me, she just looked like a little nerdy girl. I don't see where she looks like a boy. But they're saying she's born a boy. Okay, so then we got that. All right. Then now I'm being told and showing this stuff about all this deep incest running through both sides, it looks like. Well, that explains a lot, right? That explains a lot. That's probably the reason for that. I don't know much about the microdeletion. I just thought that was a fucking fluke. But that explains that to me. That makes sense to me. All the crazy shit she's got. Look at, her head's all small. She looks, the things wrong with her. She couldn't swallow a while. Look how she looks. She's a fucking total sexual deviant fucking freak. You know all the stuff that goes with her, man. Isn't she real short and tiny and all that? All the things that go with her. Probably as a result of incest. But I got to gather the information up before, I'm going to make a video about that. I want to get the link. There you go. So I'm learning. Now there's people telling me that they're all incest, that they're all related. They're trying to say even Christy and Rod are fucking related somehow. And Dylan and his fucking wife are even related. And all this, and something about like Rod's dad or Rod's grandpa or somebody had children with his children with his children, and like someone had children with his siblings, and all this stuff, man. So we're gonna get to that. That explains a lot with these wackos. And then there's one more thing I want to talk about. There was this person named Starlight, something or other, over on TikTok. And yeah, she's a supporter of Gypsy, right? Well, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. And it's a phone call, and it makes what it is, yeah, it makes Dee Dee look really bad. Okay? Go over and look at it. And you guys, but two things can be true at the same time, man. All right? Now, we don't know that these people on the phone call were telling the truth or not. This is a phone call that when Dee Dee and Gypsy were first missing before they found out what was going on, that this sergeant, a police officer, detective or police officer, sergeant, she was identified herself as, called Dee Dee's parents. Well, Dee Dee's mother had passed, so it was Dee Dee's stepmother answers the phone, Laura Petrie, and was talking to her, and then actually her father got on the phone. Dee Dee's dad got on the phone then, right? And they're talking all this shit about her, man. Now, they're saying that they're missing. And you would think, damn, wouldn't they be more concerned with, they're missing? But then the things that they're saying, once I thought about it for a minute, I thought, well, she's such a scammer, just disappeared and stuff and anything. And maybe they don't think it's a big deal. Maybe she thinks they're just gone somewhere and they've scammed somewhere or whatever. And that's why that it's not a big deal. Because on this call, you guys have to go hear it. It's a TikTok one. I guess I can figure out how to whatever, link it in the description somehow. If not, it's Starlight. Go watch it. It's a phone call that the sheriff is making to their parents. You can hear it, and they're saying that Dee Dee was evil, that she scammed them out of money. I got them to I think if I understood it, I think to get a car in their name, like finance, and she was supposed to make payments or something. She took off on that, on all these different counties or parishes or whatever down there in Louisiana. They ran her out of, and she had to leave because she had warrants for her arrest for all these different bad checks. And the father kept rattling off, well, she had to leave from there. She was wanted there, and she was wanted there. And he named 2, 3, 4 places, right? Now, I'm not saying Dee Dee did anything wrong. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Dee Dee was a horrible person, that she deserved this. I believe no way that she abused Gypsy. But again, guys, more than one thing can be true at the same time. 2 things can be true at the same time. And this is another thing I've been trying to tell you all. I don't try to disparage the dead woman. And she did not deserve that. But she was no angel. You guys, a lot of you have made it be that it's all Gypsy. Gypsy did all the scamming because she lied about she couldn't walk, and everything was on Gypsy. Dee Dee wasn't like that at all. You guys, man. And I'm not saying this is horrible writing bad checks, but she wrote bad checks all over the place. And I'm telling you, it's not. And they said that they scammed her. You got to listen to the call, plan. Please go listen to the call. They're saying that there's still new bills coming in all the time. They said she's using my social security number, date of birth and stuff, and getting things in credit and all this stuff. They're saying on the phone that they're still, and this is something else that was interesting. This was, when they came missing. So it's 2015. They said they haven't seen her in 16 years. Since Gypsy was 7, they had packed up and left on out of there. Writing bad checks is a misdemeanor. They won't come over state lines for that. Doesn't matter how many warrants you have. Unless she goes back to Louisiana, she wouldn't have gotten arrested for those. They only will hold you for and come get you for felonies, new charges, or violation of probation for felonies, or for child support. Other than that, they're not going to cross state lines. All right, I'm about to run out of time, but I'll see you in the next video. All this shit happened today, but go check out that video if I can't figure out how to link it, because it's on TikTok. Starlight. is the person's name. See you in the next video.